Hey, I'm just gonna act surprised like everybody else.
It's a great game.
What about the culture of 2K? A lot of development. What do you think about that?
I don't know how they count video games, but let's just put it in music terms. They go double and triple platinum every year. I know I buy 1,000 games from them and hand them out. I know every time I go in the video game store, they're sold out. A couple of friends of mine have like real big game tournaments at the house, and you know, it's just fun where you can go back and play with current players and old players and mixed players. It's definitely something that people like to do.
Last year, we held our first My Team Unlimited tournament. My Team mode allows you to cherry pick your players. Now, let's play this little game right here where you can cherry pick your starting five from past or present NBA players. Who you got?
I got Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, myself, and Pistol Pete Maravich.
How many games you guys
Actually, I'm going to trade Pistol Pete for Steph Curry, because he's my favorite player right now.
Really?
Yeah, and we'd go 1,000-0. Nobody would beat us.
I know you have children. Do they play 2K?
I have 3 sons and 3 daughters. My 3 sons definitely play.
And what team do they choose when they play?
I don't ask them. But I know they don't really use me.
Why not?
Because to them, I'm just dad. You know, they're
Shay and company are cooking up a nice little winning streak here.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
The only thing nicer than a winning streak is an even longer winning streak, and I've got 3 keys to keeping this thing going. 1, push off makes, not just misses. The more transition, the better. 2, don't settle for the first clean look on offense. Keep attacking until you get a great look. And 3, communicate on defense. These guys have got to talk out there, because in today's NBA, you'll get destroyed by all the screening that goes on out there if you're not communicating on defense. So, look, do all those, and we could be looking at a nice, long winning streak here.
Breaking it down like a pro.
Ta-da, I am a pro, Hornet.
Great point, Hank.
Yep, coming up next, Western Conference Power Rankings. But first, a little music for your ears. Keep it tuned to Hank and the Hornet, only on 98.9 The Flex.
Have a good game, man. Sure. Got those tickets I gave you? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Cool.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at James. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. Conference rivals in this one, Doris. A regular season game that will likely have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these 2 rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Shea is out there with LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. So Dallas will get the first possession. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Back to Brunson. The 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Doesn't go for him. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Shea passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Well, easy bucket there, right? Shea finding the wide open man. Great decision.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Rondo. Trying to get open is Davis. Rondo's shot is good.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Outside, Porzingis launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Free throw line jump shot, and Shea gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
Well, there's more to basketball than threes and lay-ins. Shea doing work in the mid-range there.
Runs in the pass to Doncic. Here's Hardaway. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Down low, and Shea throws it down.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Runs in the pass to Doncic. It's stolen by Rondo. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. No one near James as he lets it go. Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron. And you look at the Mavericks' numbers last season, the need for shooting is obvious.
And I think, Greg, what's shocking is poor shooting is not something you have historically associated with the Mavs. But when you look at it through last season, they took a high rate of threes and a high rate of free throws. And yet, both of those percentages were poor. That's an area for improvement this season.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Portland. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Wide open. Green with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And again, Dallas turns it over. And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. You look at Shea. He's been a big-time contributor for his team so far. And, you know, we're right in the thick of the season, and he's one back of the top spot.
And with more or less a half a season behind us, he has shown what unlimited potential he has.
Well, one thing we can be sure of, what a race it's going to be for Rookie of the Year over the second half of the season. I can't wait.
Doncic outside. Over Rondo. Misses the step-back jump shot. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Porzingis passes to Marjanovic. Clock at 6. Up top, Doncic. Covered by LeBron. The shot, no good.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Yes, that goes in. 8 points for Che.
Well, credit Che's focus, right? He gets hit on the play, no whistle. Some guys would have stopped to complain.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, Greg, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. Right side, Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Brunson. Inside. Out to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get something going. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The kick out to LeBron. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic against James. Doncic, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Jay.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Dallas calls timeout. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers,
and here's Rondo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game on the court for the Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. J.J. Barea is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Trailblazers got the job done. He picked up 39 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And that's 12 points for Che.
But Che does not let the defender impede his progress, ignores the contact, and finishes.
Barea kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Boy, great ball movement. One thing I love about Che, this guy always looking for the extra pass.
Correa, the pass to Hardaway. Rondo against Barea. Great tee that time from Green.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Hardaway passes to Brunson. From past the arc. Dallas again missing. Lakers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. The shot's good. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Barea kicks to Powell. Now here's Porzingis, guarded closely. The pass to Barea. Hardaway with it. Puts it up from 12, and the shot is good. Hardaway has got his second bucket.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
How about this time of the year, we hear early talk about end-of-the-season awards. When you're thinking about who you'd vote for MVP or whatever, Doris, when do you start giving consideration to those topics?
You know what's fascinating, Kevin, is where all the major awards are considered, particularly the MVP, it feels like there's a narrative that develops back when the season starts. The key as a voter, I think, is to sort of eliminate the noise, look at the numbers, consider the success of teams, and make your decision from there. You've got to make sure you're really doing your research.
And sometimes, am I right, it comes down to the final couple days of the regular season before a voter like yourself knows for sure.
Kev, I have cast my MVP ballot on the last possible day in each of the last 3 years.
Wow. Outside, Porzingis. And here's Barea outside. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. There's the triple. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Outside, Porzingis. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Che throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Barea kicks to Hardaway. Here's Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
What a college career for Jalen Brunson. 2 championships and a Wooden Award. This is one of the most decorated players in college basketball history.
That free throw, no good. And Brunson, the College Player of the Year back in 2018, but fell to the second round. Doris, when you look at that time, why did he fall?
I think it had everything to do with the fact that he's not an elite athlete by NBA standards. But we know unequivocally Jalen Brunson is a winner. His father played a decade in the NBA. This young man has been around the game since his formative years, and you can see it in his game.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lights checked in. Here's Porzingis. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
See, I'm not going to fault the defensive effort there. That is just Kristaps Porzingis being a tough matchup for anyone on the floor.
They get the rebound. A second chance effort. And James with the layup. James has got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Curry kicks to Hardaway. Right outside. From the arc. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. Back to Porzingis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Just 4 to shoot. Over LeBron. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Marjanovic finds Porzingis. Right outside. Outside Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter. Lakers shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. And they pick up 2.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Right, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Wright. Passes it to Marjanovic. Kicks it to Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Murray. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Shea's got 6 assists in the game. Maverick shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Outside Hardaway. Curry against Rondo. Curry passes to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's James. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Marjanovic. He kicks to Curry. On the wing, Hardaway. For 3. They grab their own miss.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Rondo dishes to Shea. Unable to get that one.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Right. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 8 seconds left in the first half of the game. LeBron outside. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good.
This is why so many teams are high on what Porzingis' ceiling is. His
Hey, Kevin. Jay, in the first half, the ball has been flying around. You've been right in the middle of all of it. How important is ball movement in your offense?
I mean, when we actually move the ball, good things tend to happen, you know? It's the best thing, the best way to get shots up. And I know a lot of things, it starts with me. So I've been focused on making the extra pass tonight. It's been working, you know? Get the guys more touches.
Yeah, a lot of hockey assists tonight in the first half. Thank you for your time. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with Jay. And it's Rondo in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Here's Marjanovic. Hits the jump hook. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Rondo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Jay kicks to Rondo. A baseline Jay. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Porzingis. Thompson with it. Jay's there. And the foul called on Shea. That's his first foul. And so here is Dallas. Here's Doncic. And stolen by LeBron.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their effort.
Here's Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Doncic. LeBron with the block.
He was tracking that shot the whole way.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Marjanovic kicks to Porzingis. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Rondo. Offensive rebound. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Doncic, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots. Both speak Spanish. That'll translate.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, I think what we see sometimes with DeMarcus Cousins, your greatest strength can be your greatest weakness. When he uses his emotion to be aggressive and intimidating, you love it. He just has to stay under control.
Can they get it? And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, running away with it. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Lee out there with Jalen Brunson. And there's Jackson, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position.
Well, you love that Courtney Lee, a tremendous shooter, is willing to give it up when he sees a guy open. That's good stuff.
LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Jackson, and the shot goes in. 24 points for Jay.
Well, this is what you're trying to do, put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
To the paint, here's Finney Smith, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Count it. And it's now 26 points for Che.
Che with a monster night. You love to see such a humble guy excel.
Maverick shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. And the pass to Finney Smith. And here's Brunson. Lee outside. Shot clock at 5. Corner shot. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers take it the other way. Che passes to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Che.
This is where the defense says, uh-oh, because LeBron James is cooking.
Passes it to Kleba. Finney Smith kicks to Jackson. Brunson up top. That one goes in. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest successful, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and then to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from.
Now here's Che. Tight defense on him. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, this is part of his rise to being an NBA player. Che does such a good job of drawing contact.
And he can't get the first one. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Doncic. Jackson, he's checked in for Wright. And it's Lee in for Jalen Brunson. Over to the wing. Launches it. Kleber, no good. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Lee passes to Kleber, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, Greg, coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Barea. With some arc, rebounded by Dudley.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
The first free throw is good.
I'll tell you, this guy gathered a ton of endorsements before even entering the NBA. So in light of that, you love how well-grounded Jay is.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. From 12 feet out. Kleber, the pass to Finney-Smith. 2 points. That one goes.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Lee finds Barea. Over Caldwell Pope. Barea, no good. Jay outside. And the dunk by Jay.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldrich, and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special postgame guest.
Hey, what's up? It's Shaq. Listen, you've been on one the last few games. Wow. What do you think you have to do to sustain this level of production?
Shaq, man, the best has yet to come. I know you're gonna kill me for saying that. I'll probably go in a tank the next couple of games, but that's all right, man. But that's just the confidence I have. The confidence in my abilities, the abilities of my teammates. This has been a good run for me, but it's only gonna get better going forward, unless it doesn't.
Going into the tank, the fish tank or the gas tank? Back to you, Ernie.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaq, for the Jet, for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We will see you again soon.
Hey, Che, your shoe guy and his girlfriend are here, and she's apparently like the president of your fan club, and I guess he's shy now because he wants me to introduce you to her, so here I am.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great, they're inside. Come on in here.
Ready to do this? I'm ready. What's up, bro? You wanna? No, I'll do it. I'll do it, yeah. We can get you on tomorrow, you know?
And welcome back to the show. We're joined now by Che, one of the top young players in the league. Che, thanks for joining us, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, I'm wondering, what are your thoughts on some of the chatter around the league that you could be looking at an all-star selection this year?
I don't shy away from pressure or big expectations. So it feels good that people, think me that way. I think of myself that way, too. If you're not trying to be one of the best players in this league, then I don't know what you're doing out there.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. My man Che is a warrior.
Yeah. Do you think you've done enough to be an all-star?
I don't think I'm not an all-star. There's a lot of good players in this league, so who knows what's going to happen. But I do consider myself to be part of that upper tier,
Well, great stuff as always, Che. Thanks so much for joining us.
No problemo.
All right, I think it's time to play.
Thanks.
Hey, listen up. All right, game ball. Y'all know we don't do this every night, but when someone has an exceptional performance, we like to recognize it. So, Che.
What?
You put in work tonight, man.
Chill, man.
It's a great game.
That's what's
I
up,
appreciate
rookie.
it. Appreciate it, guys, man. Look, yo, let's keep doing what we're doing, all right? I appreciate that, man. Yeah.
Just like to see them have fun.
In the NBA right now, do you have anybody that you have your eye on?
I like Giannis because he's definitely playing out of position, but he's definitely turning the game around. When I was coming up, big guys were automatically taught to rebound and pass it to a guard, but he is a guard and he's 7 foot, and every time he gets it in the paint, he's trying to throw it down, dunk on people, plays with a lot of aggression, making his name for himself. Whenever you got a young guy in a small market, but he's known worldwide, that's just showing you that he's a really great player.
Off the court, outside of inside the NBA, you do a lot of things. You've been a DJ for quite some time, and you are on the turntables recently a lot. What's next for you?
Well, I just like to maximize my potential and have fun. As a former medium-level juvenile delinquent, being on punishment a lot, I used to sit in a room and have dreams of apparition. So first one, of course, to be like Dr. J. And then I go to MTV Raps and see LL Cool J. I wanted to be like him. and I see Arnold Schwarzenegger in a movie, I want to do movies. Then I go to the concerts and see Terminator X, Public Enemy's DJ, I want to be a DJ. So growing up, I practice all those things. And like a lot of times when I do them now, people just think it comes from out of nowhere. But as long as I've been practicing basketball, I've been practicing my other crafts.
Thanks for joining us on NBA2k
Anytime. I'll see you around.
I'm the 2K MC. Fall has taken over the neighborhood, and the 2K Compete events keep on rolling all year long. Here's what's going down. Tonight, hop into the neighborhood quick, cause it's dime time at 7 p.m. Pacific. If everyone contributes assists, then everyone gets VC. Super simple, right? And some extra boosts for the top 3. Saturday at 2 p.m. in your region, boot camp. This is for my players with an overall rating of 75 and below. Sunday, noon, rush 2v2. Grab a friend and win 4 games in a row for VC, boosts, and some arm sleeves to flaunt, yo. Next week's 2K Compete events will kick off Friday at 7 p.m. Red ball, blue ball, extreme. Find your team's color and score to earn 5 points for your team. Or you can hit the opposing team for an extra point. On Saturday the 12th, the 3rd Ruffles Ridge Tournament of Champions. And Race Day Sunday, Formula 2K starts its engines as you earn my points to complete the 40-lap race. This week at Swags, check out the latest drop for your My Player for Rue. And remember to keep an eye for the latest gear across the neighborhood on the billboards, because goggles are hitting the neighborhood on Thursday. I'm the 2K MC, and I'll be back with your top plays from the playground.
Last week, we asked you to share your favorite 2K TV moment.
And we've gathered a few of those along with some of our favorites.
Let's take a look.
A TV show and a video game?
I want to play as my player, though. I don't like me. Y'all put me out there with the knee brace. I'm moving all slow. You know, my player got the dress. He looking crazy. He looking like a roster. He about 7'4", playing the point.
I don't really go around saying, hey, I'm a legend. I don't know.
I think
to answer your question, yes, I'm a legend.
Welcome to NBA2k TV. We are here in Charlotte, and I am your new host, Chris Manning.
We've already been having a ton of fun here at All-Star Weekend, so let's get started with rising star Donovan Mitchell.
If you make it, then you win. Oh my gosh.
Yeah!
I can't believe I just lost a three-point competition to a center.
Knicks Gaming wins Game 2, the NBA 2K League Championship, and $300,000.
Oh, hey. Jimmy, right in your mouth. That's
Go in.
Kobe Bryant. Of course it's Kobe.
Just type in, I watched NBA 2K TV, and it's yours.
That's how we started. That's how we start. So we'll alternate, put a little pressure on ourselves. This is the court that we scrimmage on during practice. I got a good eye for this room.
So you're used to this one?
Let's see, I missed my first one. I'm talking my game up.
Green.
The green, and that is it. 1 million VC. Miles Brown.
Give me that VC, boy.
There's some new exciting things happening, especially this year in the game. I can't tell you about it.
Can't tell me about it?
No, can't tell you.
I might know some exciting things that you don't know about, too.
I doubt that.
Really?
Yeah.
You probably know more people than me.
Exactly.
I hope you are just as excited for the show as I am, and I can promise you that we are going to have an awesome time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the DA take it away.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor.
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for LeBron.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Tyler Johnson is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Che. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
There are some things you just can't teach. That's Che with tremendous awareness for where everyone is around him.
Brand new year, Chris. Fresh start for everyone. Do you make a resolution yourself personally this time around?
Yeah, you know what? I usually, it's kind of on and off. Sometimes I make a resolution, and other times I say, you know what? I want to just get better in this area, not try to stick to a hard resolution. I think resolutions that come from nowhere and kind of end in nowhere really quick. So my thing is to try to find something, get better with it during the year, but not just because the new year is coming around. But you gotta love New Year's, and in saying that, I'm gonna eat a little bit better this year. I got my guts.
Well, here's my resolution. Let's do more games together. How's that sound?
Oh, I love it. I'm in for that one. I'm on with you.
Well, it was announced last month that Che is the NBA's Rookie of the Month. Hard to argue, Greg, with that pick when you look at what he's done.
And the numbers speak for themselves. And I'm glad the NBA has taken notice of what Che is doing on the floor. Could be the first of many awards for him.
And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. Devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Oubre kicks to Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Oubre. And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And there's the pass to Che. Kicks it to Rondo. Back to Che. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He may not be thought of as big for a center, but his ability to go vertical, finish your plays, man.
Saric outside. No good on the shot. Good D by Che.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Kept alive and finished off by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And stolen by James. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. Now here's Johnson. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shea, no good. Suns trail by 9. Oubre outside. Pass to Ayton. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Bringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Shea drives in. James got a piece of it.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And the basket is good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Davis. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Booker inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. A nice shot by Booker.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And stolen by Ayton. Tipped away. Fast break, the Lakers. And Shea with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. 9-point game.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yes, yeah, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Charged with it, now guarded by Jay. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Puts it up from 15. A nice shot by Booker.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Caldwell Pope right side. Good, and the assist goes to Che. Caldwell Pope's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that.
Suns shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one misses. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk to Jason Williams, and what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. On the court for the Suns, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Jerome in at the point. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Mavericks lit up the floor. He added 37 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Well, Greg, you might know more about this than me, but the rumor is that Shea will be on the cover of NBA2k20. I mean, what an honor.
I saw some behind-the-scenes footage of Shea doing some mocap for 2K, and I just can't imagine wearing that wetsuit covered in ping pong balls is comfortable. Great chance for Shea to increase his presence here.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's tipped. Puts up a three. Hands it from downtown. Jerome's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Floats it up for Shea. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Sure, get the ball in Shea's hands any way you can. He will provide.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Booker finds 8. Here's Jerome. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Shea.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Here's Kuzma. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Oubre. Jerome passes to Saric, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The raw muscle of Saric. I mean, you got to tie him up, or you risk getting torched.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's LeBron in for Kyle Kuzma. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Oubre, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And stolen by Booker. He gets it in there. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Rondo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Here's Saric. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Saric has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Shea kicks to Rondo. Here's Caldwell Pope. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Dallas. Shea, no good.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Booker outside. Pass to Saric. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact that the NBA has gotten ahead of it.
problem.
Like the Clippers of a year ago. They look like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Barmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out, recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pick. With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
The putback, James on the follow. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Once again, the instincts of James, just phenomenal. I mean, he's phenomenal at being at the right place at the right time.
Passes it to Ayton. Dishes to Booker from downtown. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Los Angeles calls timeout. I want to keep it rolling here. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. At the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second.
Finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the... Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Yeah, Jay, he was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Shea is out there with Davis, and it's Rondo in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Outside Rondo. LeBron with him. To the middle. It's stolen by Saric. Booker against Rondo. Booker outside. To the right side. And it's Ayton missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Oh, that's just fearless in his approach. I love seeing Shea attack the heart of that defense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Suns trail by 4. Inside, Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
I mean, dunking is simple for Sark. He just needs good positioning.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Boston. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second basket.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Back to Jay, and taken away by Johnson. One-on-one here. Here's Oubre. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Back to Jay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs, shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, become a triple threat, because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Back to Jay. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jay's got 16 points.
Defensively, you got to try to close the airspace on Shea. I mean, you may have gotten a piece of him, but no whistle.
Ayton in the high post. The dish now to Oubre. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Back to Jay. And it's blocked. Davis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And it's a 6-point Laker lead. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. James, the pass to Che. It's blocked. Here's Oubre. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Los Angeles leading by 4 to the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Che. Che's got 6 assists now in the game. Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Saric outside. With the floater, and Davis sends it back. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Doesn't go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Oubre. Makes it off the glass. Oubre's got 4 this quarter.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Down low. And Shea with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. And the Suns call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball. Suns trail by 12. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Bridges out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Ayton. No good that time. Nice D from Cousins.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Suns shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Suns. Lakers leading by 10. Shea left side. Good.
He's a strong performer. Night in and night out. Shea taking it up a notch in this one.
Johnson, the pass to Oubre. And here is Saric. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. With a step back, and he hits the jump shot. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Here's Johnson, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Six to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Oubre. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Ayton. Shea, high post. Out left to the wing. From 20 feet out. Kuzma can't get it to go. Suns trail by 10. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Bridges misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defensive Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down. And the Lakers with possession here. Shea outside. And Cousins kicks to Rondo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the paint. And Shea with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 24 points for Shea.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The pass to Bridges. Johnson outside. Goes up on the wing. Shea grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 10. Releases from 15. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Got a hand on it.
Average shot block. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to be direct shots.
Here's Oubre.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Shea. He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson outside. Pass to Šarić. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix no good that time either. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Cousins. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Shea's got his 8th assist in the game. Well, Phoenix shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Šarić with it. Now guarded by Shea. Šarić passes to Oubre. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Shea. Shea's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
More rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Shea.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect
of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Davis against Ayton. And Saric kicks to Johnson. Passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
The feed to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down and stop.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They trail by 16. The shot by Saric, no good. Lakers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson with it. He's picked up by James. Johnson surveying the floor. The 19-foot shot. And he overshot that one, missing. Lakers leading by 18. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Saric.
If anyone that feels like summer league doesn't matter, Shea is a shining example of why it does. It's part of how he got his shot in this league.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Johnson outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And Jay gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Johnson down low. He's covered by Rondo. Ayton against Davis. Johnson, a wide open look off the left rim and out. Los Angeles leading by 21 to the inside. Here's Davis. Back to Jay. It's hauled in by the Suns. Saric has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oubre dishes to Johnson. He kicks to Booker. Ayton up top. He's guarded by Davis. Johnson outside. Over Rondo. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Lakers shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Caldwell Pope passes to Shea. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Back to Shea. Davis knocks it loose. Suns trail by 21. Now Oubre. Over Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. You know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their record tonight, they will mark win number 32 overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Ayton kicks to Booker. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Caldwell Pope dishes to James. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
On the wing, Johnson. Booker outside. A three-pointer, no good. Caldwell Pope finds James to the middle. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Allman, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet here. Standing by on headset, near the locker rooms, right down the hall, around the corner, we get a chance to catch up with our post-game guest.
Hey, it's Shaq. Great job locking down the W. I saw all roads going for you on the offensive end. You smell barbecue chicken or what?
Man, Shaq, I woke up this morning craving something tangy with a little bit of heat. I didn't have time to get in the meal for this game, so you know what? I had to go out and eat up some drumsticks that they were trying to check me. But I had to keep on scoring, you know, thinking I'd get full, but just like you with the buffet, never-ending feast.
Well, speaking of buffet, I own a restaurant in Vegas called Big Chicken. I know the owner. Just tell them Shaq sent you. You get to eat for free, baby, playing like that.
I got you.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny, for Shaq, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he is. This is Ernie Johnson saying good night. We'll see you again soon.
Hey, Jay, friendly reminder, we've got an earlier flight than normal tonight. Bus is going to leave on time, so make sure you're ready.
Okay, let me say hey to the fans first.
Another time, Jay.
Come on, see, one hey, that's it. Come on. What's up, man? Okay, I like the shoes. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, my God, you're the best, bro. You're the best.
Yeah, I got you.
Take your kids out here. Thanks, Jay. You're the best, bro. Keep it up.
Thanks, Jay.
Ready to do this? Oh, professional. Okay.
Welcome back to Hank and the Hornet live on 98.9 The Flex, and we're joined right now by a very special guest, Jay.
Welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
So it looks like congratulations are in order as you've just nabbed your very first Rookie of the Month honors. Big congrats, Jay.
Thanks, Hank. Appreciate that.
How does it feel, buddy?
Oh, it's beautiful. Everyone's showing me love, man. And it's right back at y'all. Wait, shouts out. Wait, who votes on this?
You know what? I'm not sure. Hornet, any idea?
No idea, Hank. I think it's the media.
Okay.
Oh, well, shouts out to y'all, whoever you are. And shouts out to the fans. You know, I'm feeling the love out there, and it's really helping me elevate my game to the next level. So, big love.
We know you're a busy guy, Chase, so we're going to let you go. But congrats again on Rookie of the Month, and thanks again for joining us.
Hey, anytime, guys.
You're listening to Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex. Back after this quick commercial break.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.
Hey, I'm just gonna ask the pride like